Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Pass to Adebayo. New York moving it around. Here's Peterson. Over Lewis. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Ivey. And here is Payton. Adebayo the screen. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love when they put Adebayo in action. Bam is really quick for his size, making him hard to track.
Into the lineup for New York, number 22, Derek Queen.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Pass to King. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, you won't see too many forced shots or bad decisions from Peterson. He stays in control. Really impressive.
Really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Now here's Wilson. Here's Boozer. No good from outside. Pass to Queen.
New York foul. Jimmy King. First personal foul. First team foul. In for New York, number 53.
Here's Houston. Fires from deep. New York, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Kick out to King. Buries it from three-point range.
And I like how he didn't have a great look, kicked it, and they end up with the triple.
Ivey with the bucket.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. Payton from outside. Wilson into the lane. The rebound by Ivey. New York trailing. Here's Payton.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Payton. And New York making a change here. And both free throws good for Payton. And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
Stolen by Wilson. Here we go, one-on-one. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Here's Payton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Well, you got to hit him more than that to prevent the basket. Nice focus right there.
New York shooting their first free throw this game.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Driving the lane, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's what playing above the rim looks like. Incredible.
Here's Boozer, and the three off target. 1 second left, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York ahead, leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Here's Peterson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
And I like that Peterson doesn't shy away from contact. He wants to get to the line whenever possible.
He doesn't get the second one.
Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a polished overall game and just plays beyond his years. And coaches rave about his leadership skills.
Pass to Houston. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, he's not going to miss that.
New York trailing. Here's Adebayo. King with it. Over Thompson. Gilmore grabs the miss. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Outside Boozer. Pass to King. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Peterson. A three-pointer is right on target. Peterson's got 6 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this side. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Gilmore. 6 on the shot clock. Houston can't get it to go.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Pass to Gilmore. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, that's just a smart pass. Getting the ball to a ready scorer.
Now Wilson, defended by Rodman.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Peterson. 6 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for him.
And you see the scoring ability of Peterson on shots like these. His confidence right now through the roof.
Houston drains the three-pointer.
3 points.
Houston's got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Well, calling a player a combo guard can sometimes signify that they're kind of stuck between positions. In the case of Darren Peterson, he possesses the size and skill level to do just about anything you need from the backcourt.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Edgecombe. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Ivy on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Ivy's got 8.
Yeah, that is what the pick and roll does for you. It disrupts the defense and gets guys like Ivy good openings to work with.
Wide open. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. Here he goes. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Oh, get up, young fella. That's the kind of play that'll energize your team.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. A 3 ball. Randall grabs the board. And stolen by Ivy. Fires the 3. Here's Adebayo. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. New York leads with 5-5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Ivy, and there's the drive.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Here's Edgecombe. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. New York leading by 7. Pass to Payton. Lewis on top. Pulls up. Rebounded by Vasoff. And so here is New York. Now Edgecombe. He has yet to score. Here's Lindenborg. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Perfect use of the screen and roll. That's just a great basketball play.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Ivy. That's tipped. Here's Lindenborg. And stolen by Ivy. And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. The shot by Payton, no good. New York trails by 5. Pass to Randall. Here's Lindenborg. From deep. Shard Lewis pulls it in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Ivy with the bucket.
Well, it's been a big night for Ivy. Such an explosive player. He can just out-athlete the guy who is guarding him.
They set the screen. The putback. It's rebounded by New York. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. New York moving the ball around. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
With the floater. Outside, Payton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so Brown will bring it up for New York. 9-point game. Here's Vasoff. Here's Randall. Pass to Edgecombe. New York, no good that time either.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Blaster to the shoe.
And you watch Adebayo. He really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Look at the range from Adebayo. Confident stroke.
Thompson outside. Pass to Childress. Shoots the 3. Here's Queen. Here's Adebayo. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Adebayo Being aggressive there, quick release on the catch and shoot.
It's Thompson. Oh, look at that.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And as we end the third quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Peterson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And New York making a change here.
Number 53.
New York trails by 14. Here's the screen. Down low. Back to Wilson. Pass to King. Over Thompson. King's shot is off. To the paint. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Driving in.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Here's Peterson. The 19-foot shot. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. He'll put it up there. There's the jumper. Nice one.
Well, this is what Peterson does. An active scorer who knows how to get himself in rhythm.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Now Green. They set the pick. Launches it. And down goes the three.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
Stolen by Wilson. Adebayo.
Well, you can't be too aggressive defensively because the refs will call stuff like that.
The first free throw is good.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
It's stolen by Adebayo. It's stolen by Childress. Now Green. And there's the dunk.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
The drive by Thompson.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And he makes the first.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
From outside, a putback. He parachutes in for the putback. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Rodman sets a screen.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Thompson surveying the floor. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
Beyond the arc. He drills the three. And so here is New York. The lead is 15.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First personal foul. Second team.
And he hits the first of three.
At the line for New York, Peterson.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And can we talk about the mental?
Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now, here's Ivy. Payton outside. Going inside, and the dunk by Payton.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Here's Elamine. Kicks it out to Rodman. Unloads from 9. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Houston. Shoots the three. That shot missing. Here's Rodman. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, great job on the assist. Scanning the floor and finding that open look.
Pass to Houston. Back to Payton. Five to shoot. Wagner with the block.
Great timing on the rejection. Wagner using his size and length to get the stop.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now here's Jones. Outside, Rodman. And the layup is good.
Dennis Rodman.
Rodman's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Inside. Outside, Jones. Pass to Wagner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Payton. It's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
It takes good footwork and balance to knock down that stop and pop jumper.
And slam dunk by Ivey.
And man, can Ivey fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
Here's El-Amin. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now, here's Ivey. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rodman's shot is off. Lewis attacking. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up. And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New York leads by only one. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
To the inside. Queen.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Here's Edgecombe. Connects from three-point range. Edgecombe's got himself on the board with three there.
Now, look out. Edgecombe can get it going from deep.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Gilmore grabs the miss. Here's Queen. That one, no good. And Albuquerque with the possession. Outside, Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Well, you know some guys are just natural scorers with a great feel for the game. I'd say Koa Pete falls into that category. He's so proficient around the basket and in that mid-range area.
Here's Gilmore. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Gilmore, no good. And he banks in the layup. Edgecombe's got the lead up to 2 now for Albuquerque.
Unlike most young guards, Edgecombe would rather have it around the rim. Doesn't want to just chuck up Jays.
Launches it. Gilmore grabs the miss. Here's New York. Here's Ivy. And they recover it. That's to Childress. Down low. Here's Queen. Rebound by Albuquerque. And he drives in. Pete misses. And so here is New York, trailing by 2. Here's Gilmore. Now Ivy to the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, good hustle. Don't give up on the play after the miss. Attack that offensive glass.
Elamine. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Pass to Queen. Back to Green. There's a good screen. Here's Queen. And it's Green shooting it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And stolen by Ivy. And Queen gets it to go. Queen's got 6.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Here's Edgecombe. Can't hit the free throw line jump. New York leading by 4. Here's Childress. And here's Ivy. Here's Gilmore. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. There's the drive. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. Drops one in from the wing. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. New York ahead, up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. New York with the ball. A 2-point game. Pass to Houston. Here's Adebayo. Jackson Davis defending.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Here's Elamine. Edgecombe with it. There's the screen. A high post shot. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Houston can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Payton from outside. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
For the tie. Here's Edgecombe. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Adebayo. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Pass to Booker. Here's Pete. Back to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Pete. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. New York shooting their first foul shot of the game. And so it's New York with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Thompson outside. To the paint. New York now working with the new shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
A three ball. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Payton. Thompson outside. Out to Payton. Fland grabs the miss. Albuquerque trails by 4. To the middle. Here's Booker. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
Assistant.
Got the look they wanted, and she's got to be happy to pay it off.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Wow. Look at Adebayo there. Showing off a little bit, I think.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And Payton throws it down hard.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got 6.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the block.
Makes it off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back right after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Green. They get it again. Pass to Queen. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Queen's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for New York. There's the pick. Here's Fland. Off target from three-point range. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for New York. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
New York leading by 13. Now Thompson. There's a screen. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Rodman leading the way. Wagner. They can't stop the run with that one. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And there's the dunk.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Payton from outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's Houston. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, here's Ivy. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul. Payton with the ball. Out defended by Adebayo. Here's Lewis. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Ivy on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And Fox with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Payton outside. Pass to Houston. 6 to shoot. stolen by Thompson. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Now into the lineup for the Blue Devils, number 12.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Adebayo the screen. Ivy. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, that is what the pick and roll does for you. It disrupts the defense and gets guys like Ivy good openings to work with.
And they pick up 2.
Oh, he looked ready for the contact and just powered it through.
Pass to Houston. Payton surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good. He trails by 4. Back from outside. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
A lefty who is lightning quick. De'Aaron Fox is one of the toughest covers in the league. The development of his three-point shot has been big because it forces you to come out to him. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Lewis hits the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Raleigh. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Blue Devils.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that. Houston is so consistent from out there.
Keeping things simple on offense. Great work finding the open man.
It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Ivy. New York moving it around.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much. Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And New York making a change here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Payton with the ball. Now Green defending.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. The drive. Oh!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. In this game, we'll see New York against Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Outside, Adebayo. Nailed from three-point land.
And with that size that Peterson plays with, it's almost as if he's gliding around out there. You combine that with the high level of instinct he has as a ball handler, and this young man is a problem.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up. I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the league was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching. Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
And that's where athleticism and style comes together. What a move there by Peterson.
Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Oh, love his mindset. Go to the basket. Be aggressive.
Ivy with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. The shot by Ivy, no good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Chicago. It's a three-point game. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Here's Houston. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. No good off the back of the rim. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That's his first foul. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Well, you got to give Bam his credit. This guy has really upgraded his jump shot.
Here's Adebayo.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Ivy. New York trails by 6. Out to the right wing. Outside, Payton. And the free ball is good.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's what playing above the rim looks like. Incredible.
Chicago leading by 5. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Adebayo's got 17.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Here's Adebayo. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, he got the position he wanted in the paint and got the defender to overcommit and got himself to the line.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage. And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Chicago. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, give them a lot of credit for that attack mode mentality off the dribble, getting a lot of points off the penetration.
It's deflected.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
Adebayo the screen. Here's Ivy. Bangs home the trifecta.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Allen Houston. First personal foul. First team foul.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, you talk about a toolsy forward. Caleb Wilson has tremendous upside. The size, the reach, and the agility to make an immediate impact on the game, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
So it's Chicago now, following the scoreboard.
Showing just how dynamic he can be. Once Peterson gets into the lane, you're at his mercy.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's got 25.
Well, Bam is dangerous when he's moving down the lane like that.
Pass to Childress. Nice move. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For New York, they have made two and missed two at the line tonight. And Childress drops two.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
It's good. Adebayo's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago.
Well, Bam at 6'9" might be undersized at his position, but he plays with such incredible intensity.
Now, here's Ivy. He has 5. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Childress. And a fast break now for New York with the shot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Adebayo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside, Payton. Pass to Gilmore. Out to Payton. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring 2 loud points.
Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket. Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Here's Peterson. He's got 6. Adebayo down low. That shot missing. New York trails by 7. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Cam Johnson picks one up.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
And both free throws good for Payton. Chicago leading by 5. Pass to Adebayo. Goes back up. Misses at the rim. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago, leading by 5.
Chicago.
We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. To the middle. Pass to Adebayo. New York moving it around. Here's Childress. Out to Payton. Another shot on the wing, Thompson. Over Johnson. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got the opening bucket to start the second half for New York. Outside, Adebayo. It's rebounded by New York. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 14.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
Now, here's Childress. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Outside, Adebayo. Going inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Getting physical in the paint and being rewarded for it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
Now, here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Right side, Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Yeah, he's adding a little spice on that finish. I didn't know Bam had that in him.
Adebayo the screen. It's sold by Adebayo. All going up court. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
That's a nice-looking jumper from Bam there, showing how dangerous he can be.
Here's Thompson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Right wing. Right side, Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Adebayo.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching it.
Here's Peterson. The layup off target. No good. Shot missing. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Pass to Bason. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist goes to
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
And here's Adebayo. It's stolen by Adebayo. The three from Johnson. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Adebayo. That's to Childress. To take the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. And New York leads by 1.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Now, here's Payton. Now, Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adebayo sends it back.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here's Thompson. Cleared away by Adebayo. And so Brown will bring it up for Chicago. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Brown. Layup, no good. New York trails by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. I've been in the post. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Aggressive take right there by the guard, Brown Jr. Love seeing him be opportunistic on the floor.
Now, Adebayo.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Brown fires. Does not go in.
Yeah, and he had to be tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Outside, Adebayo. Oh, the dunk!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Brown, trained from outside.
And you know the three-point shot is a work in progress for Brown. So it's a great sign when he's knocking them down.
Ivy. Johnson rips down the board. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Brown drives to the hoop.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, what a finish.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That might be the play of the game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And and it's all about the three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all out. I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Pass to Peyton. Back to Lewis. And here's Ivy. Sinks the three-pointer. Ivy's got the opening basket of the game for New York.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Here's Lewis. Powered down with both hands.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, he's adding a little spice on that finish. I didn't know Bam had that in him.
Outside, Peyton. It's rebounded by New York.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
to stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Ivey with the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivey plays with no fear in there.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Impressive bucket. Wasn't letting anyone stop him.
First team foul.
And here is Payton. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Pass to Payton. Over Payton. Lewis. It's good on the putback.
Great positioning on the offensive glass. That is devastating to a defense.
To the middle. Here's Lewis. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
They get the rebound. The putback is no good. Miller outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Houston can't get it to go. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
To the inside. Adebayo.
And that's just an effective use of that pick and roll. Such simple action, so difficult to stop.
Here's Wilkins. Houston pulls it in. New York trailing. Payton in the corner. Here's Houston. No scoring in this one. And it's blocked by Lewis. No one near Payton as he lets it go.
Gary Payton.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And that includes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And don't go away.
15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Marshall gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And man, can Ivey fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Kispert on the wing. Outside, Bagley. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bagley's got the lead up to 5 now for Athens. Here's New York. Here's Ivey. Right side, Adebayo. Back to Ivey. From deep. New York, no good that time either. Athens leading by 5. Out to the wing. Here's Here's Marshall. Banked in off the glass. Marshall's got his second basket of the game.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Arenas with the bucket.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for New York.
1:27 left from the first half of basketball. Count it.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Here's Arenas. Misses the layup.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Ivy with the bucket.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Here's Marshall. Going inside. And it's blocked.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Queen. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Back to Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Queen. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
New York.
Athens ahead. They're up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Back to Payton. Miller, that's for 2. Houston pulls it in. New York trails by 4. And Payton sends it back.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York ball.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Payton. Scoreless thus far. It's Wilkins on the wing. Here's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film. And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Pass to Gilmore. To the paint. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
Shard Lewis picks one up.
Team foul.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Adebayo. It's deflected.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent.
And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Payton. The kick out to Wilkins. Pass to Miller. Inside. Lewis. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, that was textbook pick and roll. Capped off with the perfect pass.
New York trailing. Here's Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 8.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Back to Lewis. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Thompson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
That free throw good from Thompson. So New York going with almost an entire new group.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
There's Miller with the 3. Athens with another miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And Lewis, one of those guys that can fit into a lot of different roles, depending on what his team needs. He's got a diverse skill set. He's got size, and this guy loves shooting the 3. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love when they put Adebayo in that action. Bam is really quick for his size, making him hard to track.
Here's Miller. Shard Lewis pulls it in. Back to Payton. Fires the... And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The drive by Thompson. Here's Adebayo. Payton from outside. It's hauled in by Athens. Miller outside. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An active scorer. Miller excels at putting pressure on defenders, really forcing them into a compromised position.
Both free throws good for Miller. New York leading by 4. Here's Thompson. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he had.
Miller, no up. Pass to Childress, who is outside. With the floater. And he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
Adebayo Here's Miller. Stolen by Thompson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. The three goes down.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Here's New York. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Lewis with it. Wilkins picks him up. He finishes. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here we go. So New York wins the tip. Here's Lewis. Oh,
I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Ivy with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
So explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivey. Wow.
Here's Lillard. That one off the back iron and out. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Houston is so consistent from out there.
Here is Porter. After New York gets the three, kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Allen. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Houston. For the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Adebayo with the elbow.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
If you give guys even a sliver of daylight in this league, they'll make you pay.
Stolen by Lewis. Pass to Ivy. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
No problems knocking that one down. Ivy's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that is what the pick and roll does for you. It disrupts the defense and gets guys like Ivy good openings to work.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team.
There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ivy, no one around him. Lewis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Coming on the floor for your home team, number 23.
We got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Murray, good.
You know, this is well within Murray's comfort zone. So you really see him being extra aggressive.
And stolen by Butler.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Payton from outside. Knocked away. And so it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for New York. He finishes with 9.
New York, 24.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there. But then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And New York making a change here.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Thompson outside. Out to the wing. Some nice passing by New York here. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
The kick outside to Butler. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Payton. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Serious hops from Porter on that one. Slamming it down with authority.
Pass to Tillman. And he jams it with authority.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Thompson the bounce pass. Pass to Houston. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. New York leading by 14. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
Here's Lillard. Thompson looking for an opening. From deep. No good that time. Right side, Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Personal foul.
The defender getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
And New York making a change here.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Porter with it. Picked up by Rodman. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, in addition to scoring, Lillard is a gifted facilitator. He'll detect those big weaknesses in the defense.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Childress. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And New York leads by 14. The kick out to Adebayo. Doesn't go that time. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's New York. And so it's New York in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their transition game has been in full effect. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Left side, Adebayo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA. Not many players with Lillard's size are as fearless as he is taking it inside. He plays with so much confidence.
No good from Childress.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the three. Here's Lillard. And there's the drive.
Well, so quick on the attack. Once Lillard sees a lane open up, he just rips through it.
Pass to Childress. And stolen by Murray. Throws up. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up.
Strong play on the interior, forcing the defender to overcommit.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. And Porter, no good on that one.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Got a piece of it. It's out of bounds. Okay, they say it was last touched by Ivy.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Right side, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Assist goes to
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Lillard off on the layup. New York leading by 12. Here's Ivy. And then Ivy with the jam.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
And stolen by Payton. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
substitution on the court.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. It's taken away by Payton. And a fast break now for New York.
Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Payton left side. New York moving the ball around. Here's Ivy.
You just will not outcompete. Lillard plays the game with such passion. Dame coming up big on defense.
Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Houston's shot's good.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Launches it. And Adebayo sends it back. And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Three-pointer, Payton nailed from three-point land. Payton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New York. To the middle. Here's Morrison. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Adebayo. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
The ball goes to New York.
New York leading by 15. Now, here's Adebayo. It's stolen by Adebayo. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. 7 points here for B.J. Edgecombe. Outside, Payton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Fires the three. Drained from outside.
Well, we've seen it all around the league. More and more players extending their three-point range.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He knows every possession is critical now. Lillard. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame. Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
And Porter, here we go. Fires from way outside. Cleared away by Ivy. Adebayo showing off the post moves right there.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring output.
And really, since day one in the NBA, Murray's shown he has the ability to knock down the three. You can't give him space, especially in the corner.
That does not go.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Outside Porter. And stolen by Payton. Ivy with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Yep, that one goes. 21 points for Jaden Ivey.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
And a wide-open look for Porter. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Here's Lewis. And he banks in the layup.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Back to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Well, it's been a big night for Ivy. Such an explosive player. He can just out-athlete the guy who is guarding him.
There's Porter with the 3. Here's New York. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Ivy. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Up again. The kick out to Porter. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Ivy. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the rookie.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's New York. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. No good from outside. Here's Irving. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Ivey.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Puts up a three, and Butler sends it back.
You can't forget about the defensive presence Butler has on the floor. That is a great stop.
Here's Payton, and Payton throws it down. So it's the visitors now. Outside Irving, launches it. It's good from long range.
And we talk about the handles of Kyrie so much. Don't forget, he's also an elite shooter.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Payton, that's good.
And the intelligence of Payton, reading defenses like a book and understanding when to take the shot.
Now, Ivey, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Adebayo, high post. Pass to Houston. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Thompson. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
Three-pointer, Payton. And Tatum pulls it down. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by New York. To the inside. Here's Lewis. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
Here's New York. Here's Houston. Fires it up. And again, it's New York.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Perfect feed. You make it easy on your teammates if you get it to them on time.
Payton outside. Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
Got that one up quick.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the dunk by Payton.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
Lets the three fly. And it's Irving with the rebound. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by New York.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Inside, Lewis. And he dunks it down.
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring two loud points.
Yeah, using the wingspan coupled with explosion for the athletic finish. Cousins still's got a little bit left in the tank. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And then Ivy with the jam.
So explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivy. Wow.
To scan multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Tatum no good. New York leading by 11. Here's Houston. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Well, Adebayo's going to go after that offensive board. He is relentless in his effort.
Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Payton. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Knocks down the step-back Jay.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Away team ball. Substitution for the away team. Number 0, De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Fox. Outside Irving. Fires the three. Houston pulls it in. New York leading by 13. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Pass to Queen, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
That is why you want to get the ball inside. It puts pressure on the D.
That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Fox. And stolen by Payton. Throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Fox. That one drops for him. Fox has got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
They set the pick. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Fox goes in, and the basket is good. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, look, Fox is absolutely lethal with that first step. That's why people can't stay in front of him.
To the middle, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now Childress following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Tristan Thompson.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
I love when Fox takes initiative inside, giving the D no choice but to foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Fox hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And so it's New York with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
When Fox is using his agility like this, it can just be too much for the defense to handle.
Now Payton. There's the try. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
Now here's Butler. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Good D by Payton. New York leading by 14. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And so here is New York. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Lewis gets the bucket.
And so far, Lewis has been really aggressive with the shot, and it's creating results.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Lillard. Still without a basket. Over Green. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, any range is within range for a shooter of Lillard's talents.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
They kick it out to Green. Down low. And stolen by Portis. Murray for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, just get it to Keegan Murray, man. He'll find the bottom.
To the paint. Here's Lewis. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. He misses the free throw.
And Lewis, one of those guys that can fit into a lot of different roles. But depending on what his team needs, he's got a diverse skill set. He's got size, and this guy loves shooting the three.
Back to Murray. In the corner, Cook with it. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Cook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And boy, Murray just understands the game. Everything looks like it comes easy to him, including making plays for others.
Well, rebound by Cook.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunity.
Now, here's Childress. Still yet to score. New York, no good that time either. Here's Cook. That 3 off the mark. New York leading by 11 to the inside. Adebayo.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. And so it's New York with it.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
For New York, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And so Thompson nails both of them. Lillard with it. Outside Edwards. Back to Lillard. From deep three-point land. Edwards with the floor spacer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And
35.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Payton, and Payton throws it down.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
And Payton sends it back. Lets it go with the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And New York leads by 19. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And he is a power player down low. If there's nobody there to stop him, Boogie's going to destroy that rim.
Can't get it. Here's Murray. Outside Lillard. Cousins inside. That one is off. And so Payton will bring it up for New York. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Nifty move. And the layup is good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Tatum. In the corner, Cook with it. No good on the 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
No good from Payton.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Payton.
Solid defense from Fox, effectively contesting and altering the shot.
Puts up the 3. 3, good.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
misses the three.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Rebounded by Thompson. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely...
Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they didn't count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
From deep, and it's denied by Fox. Shoots the three. It's good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. And when we talk about guys who just compete, Gary Payton is at the top of that list. He just loves answering that three with one of his own.
Whoa! Oh, what a play inside.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
3 points.
And that one drops. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the great.
53.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the fray. In this game, we'll see New York against Dallas. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So Dallas will get the first possession. Outside, James. It's rebounded by New York.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Hey, and when Ivy's making the three, he is really tough to guard.
And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
From deep, Maxey. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And stolen by LeBron. And that one drops.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Payton from outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
3 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Maxey into the lane. It's stolen by Adebayo. It's stolen by Dang. Over to the wing. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Adebayo with a screen. Here's Ivey. Down low. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo's going to work inside. That's what they want him to do.
Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And he gets the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Payton, right side. Shoots over Brunson. And the shot no good, a bit short. Pass to Malone. And he can't jam it through. New York leading by 7. Here's Adebayo. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Adebayo's got 7.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now Lewis, following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Back to Lewis. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Allen Houston.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there. Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. New York leads by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Dallas trails by 13. Here's Flag. Still without a basket. That one falls.
And you see the explosiveness of Flag, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
To the paint. And stolen by Flag. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And Flag throws it down hard.
All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag put on a show with that one.
Payton from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 11-point game.
Well, off-ball readiness is key to a good offense. He was prepared to take the shot the moment he got the ball.
Pass to Queen. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it. And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here's Payton. He's got 6. Here's Queen. And again, it's New York.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
In the corner, it's Flag. That 3 off the mark. New York leading by 10. Payton surveying the floor. Pass to Ivy. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Now, here's Adebayo. Still scoreless. Count that one.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
Here's Ivy. Goes back up. Here's Houston. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Assisted by
Gilmore's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. New York ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Green. Out to Thompson. Inside. Here's Gilmore. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Gilmore's got the first points of the second half here for New York. Outside Dang. Back to Jokic. Over Green. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, you're going to have to hit Jokic harder than that. He's used to fighting through contact.
Dan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive. Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
Outside Leonard. And he banks in the layup.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
To the inside. Green in the high post. Still yet to score. And a missed layup. Dallas trails by 17. From deep, Maxey gets the three-pointer to fall.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Pass to Houston. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Jokic inside. Off with the layup. New York moving the ball around.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's James. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Shots good by Gilmore.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
James up top. Back to Maxey. On the wing, James. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
Pass to Queen. On the wing, Thompson. And again, it's New York.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's James. It's rebounded by New York. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Jokic, no good. Thompson with it. Plenty of space. And so it's New York taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dallas trails by 19. And here's Maxey. Clock at 6. And he drives in. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. New York leading by 19. On the wing, Payton. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
To the middle. And he slams it one-handed.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now Payton down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, give him credit. Offensively, Bam has been fighting hard, really taking it at the defense.
And Jokic throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go all the way. The rebound by Childress.
is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Peyton. Right side, Adebayo. Fades back. And again, it's New York.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by New York.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Here's Childress. And it's Lewis at the elbow. Now, here's Peyton. Ivy. Great D that time from Leonard. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Back to Maxey. Leonard looking around. And there's the three.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the sled.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And he's good on the three ball. It's stolen by Dang. Fast break, Dallas. From deep, Jokic. Down it goes for three.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
12-footer gets it.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Adebayo. Ivy fires. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
go.
And so, off the tip, it's New Orleans. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Great body control there. This is how you execute close to the basket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Now, Ivy. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And he needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
Here's Ivey, following the basket by Draymond Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Payton, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
There's Green with the three. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Payton from outside. Adebayo. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. Pass to Houston. From deep. Hamilton pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Second team foul.
Well, something that's always stood out about Stewart, she has phenomenal handles for a player at 6'4". Her level of skill is off the charts.
Now here's Green. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Stewart down low. And yes, it's good.
Hey, the more effective she is inside, the more pressure she takes off her teammates.
Out to Payton. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Adebayo. And stolen by Hamilton. Over Ivy. It's rebounded by New York. Back to Adebayo. Payton outside. And stolen by Hamilton. Here's Walton. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Walton. The rebound by Ivy. New York trails by 6. Here's Lewis. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Stewart. Here's Walton. And the layup is good. Walton's got 5.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Well, this is what he's known for. Attacking the glass and getting some second chance points.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
Substitution on the court.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tipped away. Stolen by Lewis. From deep three-point land. The shot by Ivy, no good. New Orleans leading by 6. Boozy. And again, no good by New Orleans. Pass to Ivy. To the paint. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. Can't throw it down with one hand. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on. Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
Oh, he's not going to miss that.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 6-point lead. Outside Boozer. The three doesn't go that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Takes the three, and Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans.
And what makes Boozer so special, he can really score all over the floor, including from beyond the arc.
And the shot goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And finished off by Westbrook.
An above the rim athlete, even on the back nine. Westbrook sends it home.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Westbrook. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
The shot by Ivy, no good. New Orleans leading by 7. And it's Boozer penetrating.
And when he sees an opening, Boozer looks to attack. Cameron is a high IQ basketball player.
1:14 left in the first half of the game. Back to Ivy. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Substitution on the court.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Outside, Beal. And he converts the layup. And New Orleans leads by 9.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Stewart. Over Thompson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Up top, Childress. Pass to Gilmore. Some nice passing by New York here. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Showing the strength inside to take the hit and finish.
New York shooting their first free throw of the game here. Beal gets a wide open look. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so it's New Orleans in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. New York trails by 9. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green, so much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
When you watch Stewart, she knows how to beat defenders on the bounce. She has a solid handle and a nice touch.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Thompson inside. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
New Orleans leading by 8. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ivy. To the middle. Here's Lewis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
It is good. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Pass to Ivy. Now, here's Adebayo. Walton defending. Shot clock at 5. Here's Houston. And again, it's New York.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Ivy, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And yes, it's good. Adebayo's got his first 2 points.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Now into the lineup for New Orleans, Nick Collison.
Pass to Adebayo. Count that bucket.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
Lewis down low. 6 points for him. Here's Houston. 4 on the clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Well, it's hard to say who the fastest guy in the league is, but Fox is absolutely in that conversation. Really good at getting to the rim.
New Orleans making a switch here. Fox hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Fox from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
Well, his touch was there that time. What a silky shot. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First one falls for him. Fox hits them both. Now, here's Ivy. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. New Orleans leads by 9. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. New Orleans leading by 9. Right side, Green. Pass to Bosch. From 11 feet away. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Green taking his time here. Right side, Boozer. And Boozer throws it down.
That's just imposing your will. Can't win Boozer.
Here's Ivy. And it's off from three-point range. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Reese, no good. And so Payton will bring it up for New York. It's a 13-point game. It's deflected.
Great anticipation on the defensive side from Reese.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Houston. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Oh, superb work there from the mid-range.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here's Hamilton. There's the drive. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And so cunning on the drive. Hamilton sees an opening and just slashes in there.
And what an excellent way to end that possession. There was some power on that throwdown.
Hamilton outside. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hamilton's got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans. Pass to Thompson. Here he goes. Green with the block.
You see the defensive instincts there. That's what makes Green one of the best.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Payton, no good. New Orleans leading by 13. Here's Hamilton. No good from outside. Pass to Payton. Here's Queen. 2 points. That one goes.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Hamilton outside. Outside, Green. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Pass to Hamilton. Three-pointer. No good. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And so long, everyone.